It's Miss Faith. Happy Sunday. I hope that you guys have had a good week, and I hope that you're ready and excited to go back to school soon. Today we're going to do a project where we make a rainbow that grows. It's pretty cool, and it's something that's really easy to do at home because it doesn't really involve much materials, and it's super quick. All you need are some napkins. You're just going to end up using one to make your rainbow, but I have a bunch so that I can do it multiple times if I want. And you definitely need to use napkins for this project. You can't use paper or anything like that because paper is too thick. So you're definitely going to need a napkin. Then you need some markers, and again, it has to be markers specifically. You can't use crayons or colored pencils or anything like that. And then the last thing you need is just a little container of water. I have mine right over here. You only need a tiny bit of water in there. I only have about half of an inch or so. So I went through my markers and I picked out all the colors that I need to make a rainbow. So once you've done that, you're just going to take your napkin and draw a rainbow on your napkin. So the first color in a rainbow is red. So I'm just going to make a strip of red right at the edge of my napkin. Just like that. And I don't want to come up too far. I don't want to make it too tall because it works best if it's just a short little strip. And it also has to be at the edge of the napkin. It can't be anywhere in the middle. Then I'm going to take my next color, which is orange, and make another strip right next to the red. And I'm going to continue doing that with all my colors until I've made a rainbow. So after orange comes yellow in the rainbow, then green, then blue, and then purple. There we go. So now, as you can see, I have a nice little rainbow on the edge of my napkin. And now, this is the cool part. This is where we make the rainbow grow. The rainbow is going to grow up the napkin. All we have to do is add a little bit of water. So I'm going to take my container of water. I got a clear one so that you guys can see really well. And then I'm just going to take my napkin and just dip the edge in the water. And that's all you have to do to make your rainbow grow. And as you can see, as soon as you put the napkin in the water, the rainbow starts going up the napkin. And all the colors are kind of blending together too. And as you can see, there's also some really cool colors in the water as well. Now, as long as the edge of my napkin is in the water, the rainbow is going to keep going up. So you can keep it in for as long as you want and see how far up the napkin it'll go. What's happening is that the water is going from the dish onto the napkin, and the water is running up the napkin. And as it runs up the napkin, it's taking the ink from the marker that we put on the edge of the napkin, and it's taking some of that ink with it as it goes up the napkin. So the ink's just kind of getting spread up the napkin. So now we have this really cool looking rainbow that we just grew ourselves. And I'm going to just put it on top of another napkin so that it has a dry spot to sit on the table. And after you do this, it's also really cool to look at the water afterwards, because you can't see exactly how good it looks on camera, but there's some really cool swirls of color in here. Now, after you do this with a rainbow, you can experiment with all different types of colors that you can make grow on your napkin. You don't just have to color a rainbow on your napkin. You can color whatever you want. So I'm going to do one more, just with any colors that I think might go well together. And another thing that's pretty cool about this is that if you put two colors next to each other, when you put them in the water, the two colors will kind of blend together a bit. So if you want to try to make some different colors by blending them, that would probably work really well. So, I know that if I put blue and yellow together, blue and yellow combined makes green. So I'm going to put some, oops, actually, I don't want to put it next to that. I'm going to take some blue and yellow. I'm going to put them together right here. And I'm going to see when we put it in the water if they'll combine together and make green. So now you can see all the colors mixing together. And that's the yellow, that's the blue. And if you can see, there's a strip right here that's green, because when the yellow and blue combine together, they make green. It's still climbing up slowly, but it's still going. And now I have some more colors in my water. And then, like my last one, I'm just going to put it on a little napkin. Just like that. It's kind of cool sometimes to see what it looks like after the napkin dries. This is my rainbow napkin. It's not quite dry yet. It's still a bit wet, but it's dried out a little bit, and I think it looks pretty cool. So now it's your guys' turn to go ahead and try that and see what kind of colors you can mix together. I hope that you have some fun doing this with your siblings or your parents, and have some fun and experiment with all of the different colors and the designs you can do on your napkins, and just see what happens. So I will see you guys next Sunday. And I hope you enjoy your project. Bye.